Holy Trinity is the first Missouri Synod Lutheran church to take shape and form in many years in the Salt Lake Valley. We were formed in the year 2008 as Light of the Valley Lutheran Church, a name which was chosen before I was ever called to be the pastor, and one that really emphasized our mission of shining the light of Jesus into the world, and that is a good mission, and it is one that we still hold on to as our name has changed to Holy Trinity.
Trinity hired me on a couple years ago to be their director of Concordia Learning Center. Their vision from the very beginning was to always have a school, and they wanted to start out with preschool, and that's what we've done here at Concordia Learning Center. Our very first vision was with 2, 3, and 4-year-olds, and we've grown since then, so we've added infants since then. So we're very excited about that.
Holy Trinity has had I don't want to call it a checkered past, but it's been an interesting evolution from its very beginnings in a rented warehouse kind of a space that we remodeled and made into a more modern looking church sanctuary, but a lot of fellowship activities and room for fellowship activities. We at one time thought that and cultivated a vision that maybe that would be our permanent home if we could ever afford to purchase that building, but that was not to be so. And so we went to a partnership with Concordia Preparatory School. We were in a marvelous location for a couple of years there. Unfortunately, that situation couldn't last. We just couldn't afford, neither could the high school afford that particular location. And so a year or so ago, we began to look for a place that we could call our home again. And God has blessed us unbelievably richly with a location now that can be the permanent home for Holy Trinity. And that permanent home is what this whole campaign is all about. It's why you all have been engaged in this process to help us as our family to have now a family home where we can do the things that we've wanted to do all of our family's life.
Children can learn about the ABCs, they can learn about the 1, 2, 3s, they can color inside the lines, they can learn all of that in so many different places. But where can they learn about Jesus? Here at Concordia Learning Center. And that's the best part. If those children understand who Jesus is and what He did for them, then they've got the best foundation and the best base in life than they can ever have. Because one day they will live in heaven with Him. And that's the greatest gift of all. I do want to tell you a story about a little guy at Concordia Learning Center. When this happened, he was only 3. He's turned 4 now. And he came to us not having that seed of Jesus in his heart. And every day I hug the kids when they leave and I say, Jesus loves you and so does Miss Sue. And he got in the car one day and he said, Mom, I get that Miss Sue loves me, but who's this Jesus guy she keeps talking about? And you know what? And that's what it's all about. That's what Concordia Learning Center is all about. That's what our new building's about. That's what Holy Trinity Lutheran Church and School is about. It is about planting seeds in these little children's hearts that they know who Jesus is forever and ever. This coming fall, we're hoping to add on a kindergarten. The vision is to grow this school, have a great, solid base for an elementary school, and then if we can, to add on a junior high. And in this valley, we need that Lutheran high school, and so if we could have that, that would be spectacular.
I keep imagining the drawings I've seen, the architectural drawings, I keep imagining them superimposed on that land and then filling out, fleshing out, and becoming a real living, active, busy place. Lots of people coming and going, lots of people making it a part of their lives.
A sense of permanence, a sense of roots, a sense of a place that we can really call our own and invest in. Not only invest our riches, but our time and our talents to make Holy Trinity a special place for this community, a special place for our people to come together and always know that this is home. This is God's house, but it's where we come for our family meal on Sunday. It's where we come for the nourishment of His Word. And as I said before, God has blessed us so richly. We look forward to Him continuing those blessings.
Anything, well, the old cliche, anything worth having is worth working for. There was one night at a council meeting where the financial secretary was talking about how it all adds up, and even the people who can't give a lot would be amazed to know that when you pool together what can be given and pull it together over time, it really does turn into a lot, and it really does make a difference. I think that's true not only financially, but also of the voluntary efforts we make, whether it is something that you can donate time-wise or material-wise to this effort. Over time, it all becomes something really big. It really does make a difference.
It's been great, but it's also been a challenge to move, and we are excited to see that vision come true where we will have that permanent home and have those kids where they can say, this is my school, this is Concordia Learning Center, this is where I go to school. It's fun to watch these 2, 3s, and 4-year-olds just talk about their school already and who they are and what they believe in, and that's what we're all about.